Dear colleagues, I have done this surgery today, the 19th February 2017. This case has two challenges. Number one, the cataract is very hard. As we can see, it is about grade 5 nuclear sclerosis or even more than that. And another challenge is poor visibility because of corneal opacity and a wide arcus senilis. So let us see how the surgery has been done. I have stained the anterior capsule with trypan blue dye. Main incision 2.8 mm has been made, and one paracentesis incision has been made on the right side of the main incision. Now viscoelastic substance is being injected. This is HPMC, hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose, and no other viscoelastic substance. And this is another stab incision on the left side of the main incision for introduction of the chopper. Now, to have better visibility, I apply HPMC over the epithelial surface of the cornea. Now is the time to do capsulorhexis. Incise the capsule with a bent cystitome and raise a flap. In hard cataracts, I always aim for a large rhexis, 6 mm or 6.5 mm rhexis. Now I am using utrata forceps for the rhexis, and the utrata forceps rests against the anterior lip of the main incision and the leakage becomes minimal, and I can complete the rhexis without any problem. One may inject HPMC in between if necessary. Now hydrodissection is done. Fluid wave is passed just underneath the anterior capsule after removing some viscoelastic substance, depressing the posterior lip. That's it. Hydrodissection has been done, nucleus has been depressed, now the nucleus rotates nicely. So the nucleus has become free from the capsule all around. HPMC is injected again, and now is the time to start sculpting. Now this is a sentinel air bubble. It will not move, it will stay there. As I am doing sculpting, this air bubble is stationary at one place. It means that HPMC can give enough protection to the corneal endothelium. We just have to be at a safe distance from the corneal endothelium. Unless we hit the endothelium directly, unless we spend lot of time in the anterior chamber and the nuclear pieces hit the corneal endothelium for very long time, it is very safe to do surgery with HPMC only. I will post the post-op pictures of this case in the coming few days. Now in this case I want to do a large and deep crater. It has got two advantages. When a large crater is made, the nucleus becomes weak, and when the crater is deep, we can engage at the edge of the crater, hold the nucleus at a deeper plane, and we can chop the nucleus very easily. Here it is. I've gone to a deeper plane, sculpting it for some more depth. Hold the nucleus firmly, scratch, go to a deeper plane, and I chop. This is vertical chop. Go to the other side, rotate 180 degree, hold on half with vacuum, and I separate the other half by the chopper. Now I'm going to manage one heminucleus first and then go to the other heminucleus in this case. I chop this heminucleus into two fragments and I emulsify each fragment. I attack each fragment from the apex because this apex can be very sharp, and if it goes down it may cause PC rent. If the equator rests against the posterior capsule, it is not going to apply force at one point and it is not going to cause any PC rent. That's it. One heminucleus has been managed. Now I come out, I inject HPMC again. HPMC will not stay longer as chondroitin sulfate will do. So what we can do? We can inject HPMC in between. And now this is the other heminucleus. It has been rotated and it is being chopped into two fragments. In this case, in phaco on mode, the phaco power was 90%, vacuum was 32, and vacuum was 110 and flow rate was 32 ml per minute. And when I am emulsifying each fragment, I am in phaco 2 mode, power is 90%, flow rate is 45 ml per minute, and vacuum is 450 mm of mercury. I am very patient. I don't hurry up. I take enough time to look around. I don't give unnecessary stress on the zonule to manage the nucleus. And that's it. I have conquered a hard nucleus in this challenging case with poor visibility. Now you can see beautiful red glow and you can see the corneal opacities clearly. At 9 o'clock there is corneal opacity, and towards the 6 o'clock and just below the center there is another patch of corneal opacity. Now I am going to use bimanual IA to remove the cortical matter, and it is very easy to remove the cortical matter with bimanual IA. But sometimes I feel comfortable with Simcoe cannula. With bimanual IA, the side ports can be smaller, but we must take care of the fact that we must not stress any incision. The instrument should go easily through the incision. In this case, we will see that the side ports will not require any hydration for sealing. Now cortical cleanup has been done, and we can see that the posterior capsule is very clean. There is no cells. Now HPMC is injected again. Antechamber is filled up. capsular bag is filled up. The HPMC is applied over the epithelial surface of the cornea. And now is the time to implant an intraocular lens. Here is the intraocular lens. This is hydrophobic acrylic aspheric intraocular lens. That's it. The intraocular lens has gone into the capsular bag. The haptics are teased and it also goes into the capsular bag and it settles at the equator of the capsular bag. And now is the time to clean the viscoelastic substance thoroughly. We first clean with Simcoe cannula, then with bimanual irrigation and aspiration. In this case, I want to emphasize of these things. Number one, in hard cataracts, we must do a large rhexis. We must do a deep crater, large and deep crater when the cataract is hard, nuclear sclerosis is grade 5 or grade 6. And first, divide the nucleus into two halves, rotating the nucleus 180 degree. And number 4, we must use high phacoenergy and less time into the anterior chamber. We must be at a safe distance from the corneal endothelium and we must inject HPMC intermittently. If we take care of these things, we can protect the corneal endothelium very nicely with HPMC only, and we don't need any costly viscoelastic substance. This is for a community ophthalmologist like me. Thank you very much for watching these videos. Hope this will help you in your practice.